Henrik Fisker, he also had a vehicle back in the day called the Fisker. At some random stop in Maryland, I ran across my man Brian, who the last time you might have saw him on my channel, he was a proud owner of the Fisker Ocean. This was over Thanksgiving. Remember that? I was trying to feed you a turkey leg.
I do.
And you was in my newly designed garage. But
I was the first EV.
You were
newly designed.
You were.
Garage.
I got to give you credit. And then the Cadillac Lyric, and then the Cybertruck. My wife's cars. You know, I have her car, so we're going to do some episodes there. But more importantly, I want to just talk to him real quick. We just finished the supercharging ribbon cutting event here in Jessup, Maryland, and he's always been a Tesla owner, no matter what you say, whatever car you see him in.
I still am.
We still
have two of them in the fleet.
There you go. So let's just button hook the episode that we talked about the Fisker, which was one of my popular videos. But unfortunately, Fiskers have met some choppy waters. And I think you went through the whole process of getting rid of your Fisker. And I want to let you just tell the people what happened.
So, yes, and it's all very well documented on my channel, the EV OG. But you mentioned choppy waters. I called it turbulence, right? There was some ocean sickness, and frankly, I had to get out of the ocean before I drowned.
Right.
Having hindsight now, I can say that was one of the worst decisions I've ever made.
Wow.
Right?
That's a statement.
When you're an early adopter, there are certain things that you expect, right? Yes. But you don't expect the company to be run in such a poor fashion that they literally ran the company into the ground, made a deal with the devil in terms of their note holder, the people financing the company. It was kind of like taking out a payday loan, defaulting on it, and now you owe 25% interest less than 90 days into that loan,
right.
less than 30 days
right.
into that loan. So the company has filed Chapter 11, right? And typically with a Chapter 11, it's for restructuring so that you can essentially
pay your bills,
and resurface out of that. But that's not what's happening, right? They're liquidating this company. And so as soon as we saw some of that writing on the wall, I decided to go ahead and just take the hit in terms of lost appreciation, get out of that vehicle and get into something else that we would feel good about owning, that frankly we could buy for roughly the same cost as what we would get trading in the Fisker Ocean. And so that's what my wife and I ended up doing. We ended up getting a Volvo XC40 Recharge. And what was interesting, we did this transaction in New Jersey, and at the time, our Fisker Ocean had just over 5,000 miles on it. 23 Fisker Ocean 1, mint condition. And we were able to find this Volvo XC40 Recharge, a 2023, with less miles than our 7-month-old Fisker Ocean.
Wow.
So it actually had less than 4,500 miles on it, all electric miles. And so we went ahead and we bought that. And really the only thing that we lost was range, right? The Fisker was rated at 360. The
Lies.
Volvo,
well,
in ideal world,
I mean,
right? That's the EPA rating at 55 miles an hour or whatever.
Right, but at that point, who would trust Fisker saying anything? You know, you already lost the trust of the customer. So I mean, yeah, you did whatever.
So, you know, this Volvo has been a great addition to the family. You get all the things that you get with a Volvo. Right.
Just last question. Did you trade it in?
I did.
Okay.
If I tried to sell it, I was really going to take even more of a hit. Right?
Yeah, because who want a brick car? I should
Now,
say
my
that.
car was in great
No, I'm
driving
sorry.
condition.
But I'm sorry.
but
Hold up for a
the
second, Brian.
depreciation was so bad.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, after I did the video with you, and then one guy said, my car was delivered. I went outside and checked it out. It was great. I backed it in the driveway. Next thing you know, it wouldn't start. So I got a brick in my driveway, and I would never forget that. He was so pissed. But luckily for you, your car at least started when you wanted to.
Yeah, our car was in great driving condition, and so we were just glad to get out of it and get another EV that we really, really like.
Right.
Right. So
Well, I'm glad everything worked out. It's always good to see you. You're a joyful guy, and you have such a wealth of information up in that noggin of yours.
well, I live a simple life. Man.
Right.
It's about family.
And
it's
EVs.
about work.
And EVs.
And it's about EVs.
And going to Martha's Vineyard.
And it's about golf.
Cape Cod.
It's about golf. So
my friend went up to the African American Film Festival. I normally
Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, I went 3 years ago or 4 years ago. It's great. But my friend who owns a Tesla, we're a co-worker. She goes every year. And I was like, maybe Brian will be up there, walking across the stage, as a
there's
special
great
guest.
African American history
It
on
is.
Martha's
It
Vineyard.
is. I went to the Inkwell just to make sure that I got a chance to see it. It was interesting. But anyway, I really appreciate you, man. You're a lifelong friend. Always a bevy of information. He has a YouTube channel. Everybody subscribe to his YouTube channel. It's called the
EV
OG. That's right. All right, man. Peace.